Minneapolis. LeBron just talked about some of the turnovers and stagnation, especially in that fourth quarter. Wondered what you saw from how Houston was playing you specifically, and how you think a better way, or how you think you could best attack the way that they're trying to switch and the way they're playing you.
Yeah, they're trying to switch everything. They stay home in the post. Made some shots from there, but we just gotta, what Brian said, limit our turnovers. Um, we only had 15, which should have been 5 or 6, but it seems like they scored on every turnover that we had. I mean, they had 27 points off turnover, which kills us. So, we can't turn the ball over against this team. Uh, and I mean, that was kind of the big key. We had some breakdowns defensively, but and we kind of stopped running too. They'll make a shot, and we weren't getting the ball out as quickly as we used to, and wasn't pushing the pace. So we got to get back to that game too.
Yeah, Anthony, Houston's basically played the same 8 guys, since they got to the bubble. You're trying to work Rondo back in now. But what do you think the key is to try and get that continuity quickly, and so you guys are all on that same string?
He's a great player and a great cerebral player. So he knows the game very well. So it's not going. I don't think it's going to take that much time to get him back acclimated with the team. Um, he made some shots today, made some good plays for us. It's more so I think his win. Shea was fine today, but playing in the game and getting that game conditioning is tough. And when you have a play and then your first game is in a Western semi, so just getting him back, acclimated with the team, and then just trying to play from there, make some adjustments, and get ready for game 2.
Hey, Anthony, it's Dave. LeBron said perhaps the thing that struck him the most about Houston was just their speed, and I wanted to know what was that was like for you to kind of observe and catch up to speed with them, and then do you think the layoff affected the way that impacted you guys?
They're a good hit-ahead team. They get it off the glass and then try to kick ahead for early threes, which I think we did a good job of. But anytime, especially with Russ, he gets the ball off a rebound, he's pushing and trying to get a layup. So, it's about getting back and loading to him and making sure that he doesn't get to the basket and get easy layups or fouls. Same with James. I think they got to the foul line, especially James early. 11 free throws in the first half and kind of got his rhythm, which created a lot of, step back threes and things for him like that. So keeping him off the free throw line, but getting back in transition and loading up to those guys and making them make different plays than what they're used to.
Allie?
Aldo?
Hey, D. It seemed like PJ and the rest of the team really did a pretty strong job keeping you away from the rim, and you were obviously getting shots in your mid-range, but is there something you see or can just think of offhand that might help you kind of get to the rim more and finish close to the basket?
Yeah, they're trying to just keep me away from the rim. We're trying to, get me off screens and things like that. But that's their defense. Even when I'm there, they're fronting the post, and then they got guys on the backside to try to cover up for them. So, I think we make a couple more shots. It kind of opens it up. Like I said, when I catch it down there, I'm getting the look that I want. But at the same time, I think we had to do a better job with our spacing and cutting, and so that way, if they are fronting, flashing a guy and things like that, working on the counters to make sure that we make them pay for the defense that they're trying to play.
Tanya?
They're a good defensive team, especially since they've been here in the bubble. All their guys are like size, and they're able to switch everything, kind of how Golden State does. Switching everything and then just covering for each other. They're really good with their hands. So when you get to the paint, for a layup or whatever, they're real good at stripping the ball away and getting steals and deflections. So you got to be careful with going into the paint with the ball low, and also the passes we usually have over the top or lobs. They're real good at coming in and getting their hands on them and deflecting those. So our passing has to be a lot better than it was tonight, but we make the right plays and we can make them pay.
Last three on my end. Let's go. Michael Duarte.
Hey, AD, can you hear me?
I hear you.
So, okay, so we talked about their 27 points off of turnovers. I'm wondering if a lot of that is the three-pointers that you guys took. You guys took 38 three-pointers tonight, just one less than the Rockets. We expect the speed. We expect them to shoot a lot of threes. But are you falling into their hands, I guess, by shooting as many threes as they are and letting them get out in transition with those long rebounds?
A couple of them were tough shots, but most of them were, I think, it was great looks for us. Got them in rotation, and guys got open looks. Our shooter got open looks. We just didn't make as many as we wanted, but no, I don't think we're falling to their hands. We're playing our style of basketball. Ball in the post and making a read from there. But we got guys who can shoot the ball as well. We can't come down and shoot bad shots. We got to get good shots at the rim every time. And make sure we're playing with pace and make them adjust to us.
Andy Kamenetsky.
Hey, Anthony. Your guys' size advantage didn't give you the advantage rebounding that would be expected. What did you see from Houston that made them successful in the glass tonight?
They do a good job boxing out. They know they're undersized. They've been playing this way for most of the year, and they do a good job of boxing out, making sure that teams don't kill them on the offensive glass. So we got to do a better job of getting rebounds if we continue to play big. We gotta punish them on both ends of the glass and making sure that we get more rebounds and use that to our advantage, especially on the offensive glass. I think their tallest guy is PJ, who's like 6'6", 6'7", or whatever, and we got to do a better job of attacking the old glass and making them pay for going small.
Last question, Harrison.
AD, Rondo was obviously gone a long time. I was just wondering, for you as a big guy, what are the challenges of adjusting to having just kind of a different playmaker back out there on the floor for you?